passes the puck back up to the point.
That's going to do it.
And this pass goes wide. The end of the first period. It's here 1-0. Culver Eagles over the Bishop Knoll Warriors after the first. Well, it looked like both teams couldn't handle the puck at the beginning of the first. Now here at the end, Bishop Knoll was putting on a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we got a lot better hockey going on now, and, a lot more puck possession for a high school game.
So here at the first intermission, both teams are gathering themselves. It's a 1-0 lead for the Culver Varsity B Eagles over the Bishop Knoll Warriors. Eustace scored the goal past Delaney's blocker's back door, assisted by, excuse me, that was Jerry White's goal. They credited it to Eustace, but Eustace was the one with the pass.
Yeah, one thing that we noticed with both these teams is that they're similar in setting up the puck as they get into the zone. They like to use both behind the net. They like to try to look for those backdoor goals.
Yes, and we noticed that all the players like to keep their eye in the slot, always keeping their head up. That's the smart hockey players, keeping your head up.
Definitely. You're right on with that, Phil. And, there's been a lot of smart plays. I mean, it's not sloppy like it was at the beginning again.
Yeah, it looked like both teams had a case of the yips at the beginning. They couldn't handle the puck. Now it looks like both teams have settled down more into their playing styles. And
what one disadvantage of why perhaps that one goal went in is because on this side you have the brick wall that the Bishop Knoll goal is facing, and that is always very confusing. I know that what might have been for you too.
Yes, the goalie has to look at a dark background above the white boards. And now we're going to start the second period. There's going to be 15 minutes left here in the first, and we're starting. Bishop Knoll wins the draw and is sent down by Eustace into the corner. Oliva behind the net for Bishop Knoll looks up. His pass goes to Vesely, who's picked up by Delaney, and it's held at the blue line by Eustace. Vesely gets the puck. He's looking up. He gets the puck towards center ice. Delaney drops it back for Vesely. It's a 2-on-1. Vesely takes the shot wide, and Kasker gets the rebound. Now, Vesely just shoots the puck wide of Kobe Lehman, the goalie for Culver.
Very energetic right now. It's a fast start so far.
Yep, and here we go. We got Jordan Craig. He has the puck along the boards, but he's met by Delaney and Vesely. Eustace chips the puck up the boards. And it's taken by Jerry White, and it's gloved by Brady Delaney. His glove's been pretty active today. This is his third glove save, I think, on maybe 5 shots.
Yeah, very good observation, Phil. You notice that as they broke out, he was sitting in between the red line and the blue line closest to the Bishop Knoll zone.
Yeah, he was kind of behind all the players, kind of sneaking back there like a cherry picker, but, he was still close to being in the defensive zone for a defensive play.
Yeah, there's a smart line change right there.
And now Bishop Knoll gets the puck out. Culver holds it towards center ice, but their defenseman shoots it into their bench. Elsadin is now going to hear it when he gets back to the bench for hitting his coach. Now we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone in Culver's end. The draw is won by Culver. Culver's Tim New gets the puck, and he's met by a couple Bishop Knoll players as he dumps it in. Lenzo chips the puck around to Sabilo. Sabilo gets it up
Good break
to
out.
Zakorski. Zakorski passes it to Ray Jackson, who gets it down to Zakorski, who looks behind the net. The puck's now grabbed by Culver, Zakorski steals away from Culver. He's looking towards the slot. Zakorski with the puck. He just dumps it back down. He's trying to cycle the puck. It's picked up by Culver, who chips the puck up to Tim New. Tim New dumps the puck in wide of Delaney. Picked up by Tommy Green. It's held there by 44 Caleb Bastings. Picked up by Zakorski of Bishop Knoll. Sabilo's looking to rush up ice. He takes a slap shot.
Really
It's a
good
headhunter. The headhunter on that Kobe Lehman, since he's a little guy. Now
Yeah, it might have been.
we got a little bit of a chippy action by Culver's defenseman. Now we have Culver in the offensive zone. Shot wide by Tim New. The rebound's also shot wide by Tommy Green. Lenzo picks the puck up for Sabilo, who's unable to handle it. And it's an offsides on Culver.
That was questionable, though.
Eustace was slightly offsides. He was looking to break in the zone on Brady Delaney of Bishop Knoll. It was a close call, I believe, but,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the referee is the one with the final call, and he's not going to take that call back.
I'll accept it.
1-0 here in the first period, as 3 minutes has almost gone by here in the second. It's picked up by Kasker at the boards for Reikrez, who dumps the puck down. It's going to be an icing on Bishop Knoll. No
waved
icing.
off.
The puck is then picked up by Tyler Staley of Bishop Knoll, loses the handle. Culver dumps the puck down. We're going to have an icing, and that icing's called off as Casper gets the puck. Casper around the net, chips it up, but it's held in by Eustace of Culver.
Yeah, it was a giveaway by Bishop Knoll, number 81.
81, Casper gets the
Nice,
puck up. He's got one on the wing. His winger gets the rebound behind the net, but's unable to hammer it home. And it's stolen by Bishop Knoll. Bishop Knoll's Janik puts it wide. Janik gets one of the loose pucks, unable to corral it.
Bishop Knoll's got to use their points as they get into the, as they get into the zone,
Yeah, they look towards the slot. It's picked up by Eustace. Excuse me. His loose puck's now picked up by Oliva, who looks up ice. Janik's unable to corral the puck as it goes off his skate. Culver dumps the puck in as Oliva for Bishop Knoll is able to look up ice. He got the puck, and it's held by Tommy Delaney of Bishop Knoll. He avoids the hit, and it's taken by Culver, who dumps it back down. Oliva, he's the guy that takes that puck behind the net and looks up ice. And that should have been an offsides by Culver for taking the puck in the zone, but it was waved off now.
Smart of him to let it go like that. Really good vision.
Oliva gets the puck, and he's going to continue looking up ice as he tries to set up the play as the breakout.
Culver setting up along the blue line, knowing that Bishop Knoll is going to try to do a long breakout every single time.
Alderson dumps it in. Oliva takes the puck again as he passes it out to Yaros. Yaros is unable to hold it. We have an offsides on Culver.
Yeah, Bishop Knoll is trying to get those fast breakouts going out, and Culver's reading every single one of them. They have two forwards right on the Bishop Knoll blue line.
Yeah, it looks as though Bishop Knoll is trying to stretch the ice out when Oliva's out there. And he takes the puck behind the net. It looks as though nobody's in the defensive zone really for Bishop Knoll to get the breakout.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that it should be a standardized breakout, but
they have some set plays, and the coaches know what's best for their players. Culver dumps it in, wide of Delaney. It's picked up by Oliva. He takes it behind the net. It's chipped up to Sabila, who chips the puck up, but it goes up out of play, and we're going to have a face-off in the defensive zone for Bishop Knoll.
There's a standardized breakout, though.
Yep, that's the one you're talking about, where you have the winger right at the hash marks along the boards. The defenseman behind the net just chips it over, and then the winger looks up towards the center ice for the center. We're going to have Zikorsky losing the draw for Bishop Knoll. It's 10:18 left here in the second period as Bishop Knoll sends it wide of Culver's net. Culver with the puck behind the net. Nathan Lukek looks up ice, but it's picked off by Caleb Basting of Bishop Knoll. Basting's puck is behind the net for Jackson, who loses control to Eustace. Eustace's puck is dumped out to Tyler Spazzo.
Great back check by number 44.
Bastings was able to get back and poke that puck away from Tyler Spazzo. Oliva gets the puck along the boards, and he's looking to rag it behind the net and to buy some more time. He chips it up to Sabilo, who's unable to corral the loose puck. Bastings has the puck behind Bishop Knoll's net, and he's looking to slow down the play. Rorty for Culver ends up stealing the puck. Bastings holds him around, and Zikorsky gets the puck for Bishop Knoll. He passes it over to Oliva. Oliva gets the puck out to Jackson. Jackson chips it himself along the boards, now in the Culver end. Jackson in the Culver end. Behind the net, he's looking up to the point off the boards to Oliva. Oliva passes off along the boards. Jackson in the corner. Jackson with the puck. He's checked there by number 18 of Culver, It's still along the boards, but now it's held by Zakorski. Oliva gets the puck, passes it down to Jackson, who looks in front for a player, unable to find any. The puck's now taken out of the zone. Rody was able to clear it while taking a hit from Oliva.
Culver B playing really good in the defensive zone right there.
Lenzo grabs the puck, almost gets the right crest. He dumps the puck in to the Culver end. Culver has the puck now, and it's now stolen by Bishop Knoll. Sabila behind the net. Gets out to the slot, able to corral the puck, and the puck's still in the slot, and nobody's able to hammer it home. Rorty of Culver has the puck. He's shoved off the puck by Sabilo, who has it for Bishop Knoll. He's headed up center ice. Sabilo with the puck, drops off to Staley, taken out to center ice. Casper has the puck, and it's an offsides on Bishop Knoll.
Oh boy. Looked like Bishop Knoll really had something going there off the rush. That was a great back check by number 37.
Yeah, Sabilo was able to back check into the zone, get the puck off of Rody's stick with Culver, and able to get the puck out to center ice. Too bad that play with delay resulted in an offsides.
Yeah, we saw it on both ends so far. Great back checking.
The neutral zone face-off, won by Culver, handled by Eustace, dumped in by Sadler. It's held now by Casper, who dumps it up. Oh, Delaney with the stop as he's interfered in the front of the net by Eustace, and Eustace with another save. Delaney's ran over by Eustace and loses his mask. Looks as though Delaney's down. He lost his helmet. Eustace ran into him. And we're going to have a stoppage.
Looks like he's getting up and,
It looks as though there was no penalty on the play because Bishop Knoll's defenseman shoved Eustace into the goal. Delaney grabs a drink of water, and he's all right.
Coach Kevin Smith rushing onto the ice like that, very concerned for his goalie.
Well, Delaney is the top player, I believe. And, your team's only as strong as your netminder.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets very, very aggressive in front of that net. Sometimes some guy loses an edge, and that's all it takes. I don't think he was pushed in, though.
You're right. Sometimes losing an edge is all it takes. Now we're going to have a face-off in the defensive zone.
Well, now we got the puck in Bishop Knoll's zone.
We have a time clock issue here at the ice box. We've lost the scoreboard, it looks like, here in the second period. I'd like to give you folks the time, but I do know the score is 1-0 Culver. It looks as though that long stoppage in play might have froze the clock, Chad.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
Several players on Bishop Knoll taking a knee while we figure out the situation here at the ice box in South Bend.
That really works in Bishop Knoll's favor, letting their goalie recoup.
Yeah, and he gets a little extra break after the stoppage.
Yeah, nothing intentional though. So.
Well, while we figured this out, Bishop Knoll's been playing a little better here in the second period after that furious first period.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, both sides, I would say, have picked up the play. They, it's really like both teams are really back checking. Both teams are really controlling the puck. You see Bishop Knoll getting the rushes, up the ice like they would like to.